Once upon a time, long, long, and by long, long, I mean like a day ago. Hey, I'm having a good day here, so don't ruin it with your crazy imagination. Sorry, Leika, but Daijuji Kuro isn't a poor detective anymore. Finally! I can finally face God. I have a real job. Is it really something to be so proud of? Shut up! No matter what anyone says, nothing can harm me now. I'm invincible. Now that I have a regular salary, I could even defeat those 200,005,000 space monsters. What? Leaving people out isn't cool, guys, and trying to justify it is even worse. You should be ashamed. I have to be strong. There's something wrong with a world where children can't depend on adults, right? Right? Kuro. Yeah. Her voice makes me jump as it tears me away from my own private world. So, about what you said earlier. Yeah, I said a lot of shit. What about it? Shit, I was hoping she'd forgotten it all in all the commotion, but she just had to remember. She just freaking had to.
怒らないからちゃんと順番に詳しくこと細かく正直に包み隠さず全部お姉さんに話してごらんなさい。
I won't get angry, so just tell me everything in order in excruciating detail, honestly, without hiding anything, okay? Well... Okay, how do I get out of this?
偽証罪は重罪よ。
Perjury is a serious offense. You're not a judge.
裁判長、黙秘権ぐらいは認められると思うが。
Your Honor, don't I have the right to remain silent?
黙秘しなければならない不利な事実があるんだ。
Oh, so there's something you need to keep silent about? I'm in it deep. What now? This is bad.
その。
Well...
クロクロクロ
ああ、もうなんだようるさいな。人が考え事をしてるときに。
いい加減に花さんか。
Kuro, running away is no fair. I think I've become a star. You're saying it was an accident. How terrible. Could there be some curse? Allison endured alone. Stay away. Don't touch me, you monster. No one trusted her. Dad, I don't want that weird girl living with us. After her parents died in an accident, she found herself being passed around by relatives who treated her as a nuisance. What's with that look? Be grateful you're getting anything to eat. She happened to be the only one given leftovers for food. She happened to be living in a dirty storage room. She sometimes happened to get hit. There was a reason. The devil. This girl is possessed by the devil. Strange things would happen around her. Windows shattered and dolls moved on their own. Especially if she happened to get excited or came into danger. Stop. Her uncle, who was teasing her, got blasted away by invisible force and had all of his ribs broken. A car that was about to hit her rose into the air and flipped on its side. So everyone was afraid to touch her. She's not our child. Why do we have to look after her? She was hated and shunned, but finally she arrived at this church.
Alison-chanね。はじめまして。私はライカ。今日からあなたの家族ですよ。よろしくね。
You're Allison, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Laika. I'll be your family from now on, okay? His sister is a nice person, the first to treat her as a human since her parents died. But she still can't trust her. After all, In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, demon, I banish thee. Convinced that she was possessed by a demon, her caretakers had sought the help of a church exorcist. For many days, the priest had cried passages from the Bible over her, abusing her in the name of God. He had said, "You are a demon, a base and vulgar evil spirit. Be gone, be gone, be gone from this girl's body. Who else is in my body besides me? You're the ones who's trying to stuff demons inside me." The priest hadn't even recognized her as a human. He was sent into the hospital as well, on an injury that took 3 months to recover. The sister's part of the same church. She believes in the same God. I can't trust her. Trust is more frightening than anything. There's no one I can trust, not anywhere. Scary. People are scary. So Allison endures alone. She sits curled up in a corner of an empty street, shaking as she fights to hold back her tears.
パパママどうして死んじゃったの
Of course, there is no one to answer her, or rather, there should not be.
なるほど。これはちょっと面白いかな
I see. This could be interesting. She looks back in surprise. Suddenly, so suddenly, there is a tall, beautiful woman standing behind her. Allison scuttles backward in fright, briefly turning into Crab. The beauty watches her with a gentle smile.
そんなに怯えなくてもいいよ。僕はただ君にプレゼントがしたいだけなんだ。
No need to be so afraid. I just want to give you a present. The woman's words make no sense. Allison tries to run away, but for some reason, her legs won't move. She is no longer Crab. She finds her gaze drawn to the woman's bewitching eyes, which are up here. Up here. Up here. Darkness swirls in their depths even though they're closed and behind kind of reflective glasses. So dark, so deep, utterly unknowable, especially when they're closed.
君にこれをあげよう。
This is for you. The beauty hands Allison a tiny compact. Well, yeah, it's compact, that's the point. It is very pretty, designed with a flower motif. Did she mean tiny cameo? I guess it's a compact and a cameo? Opening the lid, Allison sees her face reflected in a perfect, unblemished mirror. Allison immediately falls under the mirror's spell, her caution and doubt fading away. The woman speaks kindly to the charmed girl.
その鏡はね、魔法の鏡なんだ。
It's a magic mirror, you know. Oh? Allison responds absently, absorbed in the mirror, through which she sees her own face reversed.
昔々、遠い遠い国の女王様が持っていた鏡。その鏡
Long
なら
ago, in
君
a
の
land
願いを
far,
叶
far
えてく
away,
れるは
this
ず。
mirror was owned by a queen. It can grant your every wish. A magic mirror. Of course, a magic mirror. Its wonderful magic will open the hidden gate to the land of fairy tales, the land of dreams. Allison in the mirror smiles, a twisted, evil smile. But Allison does not notice. Entranced by the mirror, by the magic she does not see. The land of fairy tales, the land of dreams. This magic shall grant her a path to the wondrous. For, be they nightmares or no, dreams are dreams. Once again, the day ends with no real results. With a sigh to mourn my wasted efforts, I wait for the dinner that will give me strength to face tomorrow. Food! 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 Teeth! 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 Teeth!
よよよ私の可愛い子供たちがクロちゃんに汚染されていく
My precious children are being contaminated by Kuro. You make it sound like I'm a virus or radioactive waste or something. Eh. I suddenly noticed that Allison seems a little different than usual. She's usually so high-strung, always watching everyone cautiously. But today she seems kind of out of it, vulnerable. Even happy? Did something good happen? Watching her, I realize that she's looking down. I follow her gaze. Oh, I see. Now I get it. She has a compact open on her knees under the table, and she keeps stealing glances at it. So Allison's getting to be that age too, huh? Kinda cute. Eh? A sudden cold shiver crawls up my spine. Feeling sick, I cover my mouth with a shaky hand.
クロ
Al looks at me with concern, but I gesture that I'm fine. The chills really only lasted for a second. What was that just now? I felt it the second I looked at that mirror. Was it my imagination? Well, maybe I had a reason to be frightened. I don't want to rain on Allison's parade, but that compact isn't exactly in good taste. Well, I suppose it could be considered art, but what kind of demand could there be for a compact engraved with monsters? Again, this chill again. Got a bad feeling about this. Well, looks like you'll find out whether or not we're talking to Allison next time on Demonbane. Because, short episode though it may be, I like a little cliffhanger. I like a little hang in my cliff. I like a little bang in my biff, a little cliff in my hang.